All right, guys. Welcome. So today we are going to go over TapFlick. And go over, how to find everything, how to actually get the most out of it, what's the best case use for it, all that. And also, we're going to get into just all the, like I said, just mainly all the features because I think what happened was when a lot of people, okay, so we had the first model, which was free, right? So for anybody that don't know what the changes I made, so remember at first it was 100% free. So I let everybody come in, and then you just had the basic where you only could do one card and one button and no analytics. I guess some people thought that's what all TapFlick was, so they was cool with that. Oh, cool, send it out. Hey, it's working. But not realizing that the real power comes when you get all the unlock features, the AI, the insights, the know how to follow up, the being able to use the teleprompter, because a lot of us aren't the best on camera and we aren't just, super like, hey, and energetic and all that. So we don't even know what to say. We clam up. So we don't even have the right thing to say. So even if Chat GPT gave you the right thing to say, still, that's not going to do nothing for you right now while you're on the phone, right? So it was just, like I said, it's just little things like that make it something so much more than what people expect or what they think when they just get the free version. So now instead of it being free, and it's also going to help you as an affiliate. I've seen some people have like a lot of referrals, but they didn't convert, right? Because again, they already happy with the free version. And I know that's the case because I can go back and also see what they've done. And some people didn't even make no card, or they made maybe one card, or you know what I'm saying? So when I can see that type of user behavior, I'm like, oh, you didn't even get the most out of this. You didn't even really dive in and see what this thing had to really offer. So we're going to really dive into all that today. Also, what I did was I made it so that instead of being 100% free, now, I mean, instead of being free and you get to come in on that low level, we made it free for 7 days. So now it's free for 7 days. You get full access. So that way they can really dive in right away, see what it's like to build good looking cards, not those regular basic looking cards, right? Be able to add different colors and the background text, just really get the full feel of what this thing is. And then that way, after the 7 days, then they can upgrade or that's it. Because honestly, do we really want a bunch of people just sitting around free anyways? Taking up server space, taking up cloud space, probably making a million different ones, or just keep using the same card over and over, but send it to multiple people. That's not the best case use, all right? And the reason why is because when you send the same card to everybody, well, I guess it doesn't matter if if you was on the old free version because you didn't get no analytics. But if you get analytics, you keep sending the same card out to a bunch of people. That's not the best case use, right? What's going to happen is it's going to be again analytics back based off of everybody that you're talking to. All right, based instead of just sending it to individuals, which the best case use is individuals get their own card. Okay. And the reason why individuals are getting their own card is because you're getting those analytics back. Some people are going to take action, some people ain't going to do anything. And you want to be able to differentiate between what you're dealing with. So, what is TapFlick and how do you use it? So, it's the ultimate or the most, it's the ultimate follow up tool, or you can actually use it to reach out, you know what I mean, and be able to and close, but in a personal way. All right, we've already got a bunch of email autoresponders, landing page, this, that, AI, this, that, all that. Cool. It's a place for it. I use it all every day. But I also know that nothing beats this. You know what I mean? And nobody will argue with that. If you're face to face with somebody pitching your deal, it's going to hit way different than you send an email, sending a text, sending a voicemail, any of that stuff. They all have a place. But when you get face to face with people, it hits different. Even when you get calls, think about it. Someone calls you, right? I'll go down the whole gamut. Someone calls you, you may or may not answer the phone. You're going to look at who this. If I don't recognize the number, they probably get sent the voicemail, right? If someone texts you, you got a better shot opening it because you see it on your phone. Who's this? Okay, come on, send me something. Boom. But if you don't like what you see, you're done with that. If somebody right now FaceTimes you, come on, FaceTiming me. First of all, you're gonna feel special. Damn, come on, FaceTiming me. Let me make sure you got stuff. I'm gonna be looking crazy on camera, right? But if you camera ready, you're gonna hey, Kwan, what's up? Man, we probably be on the phone for like 30 minutes. So because it hit different, right? Hits different. Man, happy Father's Day, hit different. You see the excitement. You see what you doing, man? I see you okay. I see you. You and the wife out already, huh? You already started, huh? With the kids, you left them at home. Like, it hit different. You can't do all that through a text. I mean, you could texting back and forth, but now you're kind of getting annoyed too because I'm trying to get to where I'm trying to get to. I got to keep texting and answering you back. It hit different. So that was the method behind the madness for TapFlick. Like, all right, let's follow up to people in a personal way, right? We already got the automation. We got all that. We got that. We'll still use that. But when it's time to say, man, I want to get Kawan on my team. All right. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I get it. You know, we copy and paste the same information to people. I do it too. You know what I mean? So if you ask for information, if you say, hey, say info, everybody go info. Well, guess what? Everybody getting the same copy and paste message. Because I'm not going to have the time to, if I see 100 people say info, okay, 100 people getting a personal message right now. Woo, too much, right? So it's usually copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. But what if through all those copy and paste, right? You recognize a few people that you want to see a little different. Oh, Kawan, ask for information. Oh, wait a minute. It's a little different. Kawan leader, you're gonna come in with at least 50 to 100 people. So hold on. Let me send him something a little more personal. What? Cedric said he interested? Cedric Harris? Oh man. Do you know what he did in Epic and by Silas and some of these other companies that he's been in? Oh man, I can't just send him a link. You're gonna send him the same copy and paste message you send everybody else? Good luck with that. Honestly, any leader, leaders like to feel special, right? And I get it. And I was, we ain't got no big ego, but to a certain degree, we kind of do, right? So you play into that. If you send me something more personal, if I see a message, I can instantly tell if it's copy and paste, first of all, because I know if it's like this long or something or structured in a certain way, you send that to everybody. You're not taking the time out to write that to every individual. But if you send me a personal video, hey, Kawan, how you doing? Just wanted to send you something personal. I just got started with something. And look, instead of just sending you a link like I send everybody else, I want to send you something special. So take a look below. Let me know what you think. You can also reach out to me right there below. I make you jump through no hoops. Just hit the button and it'll contact me direct, or you can send me a text. I appreciate hearing some feedback from you. Peace. You think that's going to hit different when you send me something like that? You think I'm going to look at you like you just sent this to everybody? You said my name in there. So obviously you didn't send that video to everybody. And that and taking that little, how long did it take me to do that too? That was less than 60 seconds. So it ain't like it's going to take a long time for you to record and put all this together like you in CapCut and put captions on. You ain't got to do all that. That's actually too much. You're overproducing it. You kept it real personal. You took it back to the basics. And you made me still feel special, because I know for a fact you didn't just send that to everybody. And if you did, it was a personal one to everybody, right? Because my name was in there. So that makes me feel special right out the gate. You can play into a lot of different things doing it that way. Okay, so I just want you to be mindful as we go into this. You know what I mean, and really be thinking about the possibilities, because this is so much bigger than just, oh, it's good for network marketers. Big time bigger than that. This is for network marketers, realtors, insurance coaches, life coaches. Like, you name it. If you're in sales in any type of form, fashion, then you can use it. If you need to follow up with people or reach out to people, you can use it. If you want to incentivize people, reward people, just any type of, like, I need to touch this person. I need to reach out to this person. I need to communicate with that person, right? And you're trying to close some type of deal or make someone feel special, you can use it. Because it can be used for a birthday. Happy birthday. You know, just want to see you this for your birthday, blah, 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 blah. And guess what? In the bottom, that could take them right to their birthday gift. I went ahead, took the liberty to I know, look, I ain't even gonna try and figure out with teenagers like this in this day and time, right? So what I did is I'm gonna let you decide. So happy birthday, appreciate knowing you, and hey, check it out. Hit that little gift card below, hit that button below, and it'll take you to $100 gift card on me. Enjoy your birthday. Have a steak dinner on me. Happy birthday. You see what I'm saying? Like, again, it don't have to be, don't think just super salesy, like, oh yeah, just super salesy. Hey guys, hit my link so you can go to my, my matrix and blah. No. Yes, you still can use it for that, but it's so much bigger than that. Okay. So we're going to dive in now so you guys can get the aha going off, like, oh, okay, now I'm getting it. Okay. Because I just think a lot of people just ain't getting it. So we're going to make sure that everybody get it. All right. And a lot of that comes from just not knowing also probably where to go. Because I started out with this thing as being real simple, right? I wanted everything to be simple. That was another thing. I didn't want this to be your typical software where people always go, I'm not techie, so I don't know what to do, so I do nothing. So I didn't want to do that. So I'll say it. But then the perfectionist in me, it's hard for me to stop. So if I keep getting more ideas, oh man, add that. Oh man, we need to add this. Or then some of you guys even, man, come on, can you do this? That's a good idea. Hey, come on, can you make it so that we can send text? That's a good idea. hey, Kawan, can you make it so that we can have some brandable cards? Like it's already branded. Like I don't have to go push the button. No, I just hit that and it's branded already. Oh, that's not a bad idea. So a lot of these ideas came from you guys. So I'm that type of person. I'm the type of person where the more good things we can do to make it better, the more I want to keep adding to it. But the problem with that is sometimes you can add too much. Right. So I'm trying not to do that. I don't want to add so much that you end up doing nothing. You get lost. So I don't know where to go. Do you do nothing? Okay, so I still want to keep it simple enough to do. So let's go ahead and get into it. Because like I said, I don't want to overtalk the situation, but I just wanted to really put that out there, make that introduction so you guys even know like what to expect and what we're dealing with. So you're going to share my screen so we can get into the fun. Um, boom. All right. So we good. Everybody see my phone, right? We good? Put a one in the chat. If you can see that. Matter of fact, let me open the chat for questions so I can see that on my side too. Put that over here. All right. All right, perfect. All right. So let's do it. Let's get into it. All right, so when the person first comes in, I should have kind of came in as a new user, but I'm just gonna open this one because it's full. But when you first come in at the top, it's already giving you instructions, right? Mine ain't there because I'm already in, but it'll say go sign up for you, go set up your affiliate account because everybody gets to be able to be affiliate right out the gate. So you might as well go take advantage of that, right? And you get to and you make in up to 30%. So 20% on your first and 10% on your second level. All right, so you get up to 30%. You know, you get $100 sale, boom, you're pretty much making $30. So check it out. I'm gonna go through one by one with everything. But first and foremost, at the very top, okay, so everybody knows. You see this right here? That okay, and if I turn it sideways, let me turn it sideways real fast. You see how it says walkthrough, app walkthrough right there? Okay. When it's the other way around, you just see the triangle. But that's what that is. It's okay. So that's a walkthrough. If you go right there, you see you got a full walkthrough video. I show you how to navigate, where everything's at, everything. Okay. It's all you need right there after this training. So even after this, you forget something. How do I get here? How do I go there? That's the walkthrough video right there. Okay. This right here is your notifications. These are where your notifications is going to be coming in that you're going to get from the phone, but you're also going to have it yourself. And I'm going to show you how to turn that on, like on your actual phone, like not in the app. This is an in-app notification. So you can always go here and check out anything that you might have missed. You see your money, you see affiliates, engagement, update, the whole nine. Okay. Go here. All right. So right here is how you access your notifications, right? So you see a billing subscription right there. Profile name. So this is where you add your profile name if you don't already have one. This is where you add your tap alerts. Okay. Now this is important right here because if you don't know it's here, you don't have your alerts on right now. So you hit tap alerts, and I'm gonna show you what should be on. Right here. You see right here where it says push notification? This one needs to be on. See that? Without that, you're not getting push notifications. Okay. So turn that on. And now you're receiving push notifications. We'll show you what those look like. Now, right here is how often do you want to get notified? Instantly? Every time something happens, boom, instantly. Right? That's what I do. I personally recommend instantly. But it's up to you. You might say, oh, it's annoying. I'm at work. I just sent this out to a lot of people and I just keep getting notified. Everybody just keep hitting me. So you can go maybe hourly, right? Go hourly. Or you can say, look, even that's too much. Come on. Like I've been sending this out and it's oh my God, my thing's ding, ding, ding. All right, then you can go daily. So once a day, boom, you can check all your analytics, see what happened, get all your notifications. Me personally, I like instantly. I want to know what's going on. You know what I mean, with my stuff. So this right here, you see it's already on in-app. Okay. Then you can get email alerts as well and then push notifications. This right here lets you know what type of engagement, right? Did they call to action was a tap? Because you can say, look, only notify me if they actually click the call to action. I don't care about everything else. Or you can say, I want to know if they watched at least 75% of that video. then notify me. Or notify me if they watched 100% for sure. Oh, you know what? If they keep opening it up, I want to know that, right? So go ahead and notify me that. So you can add those or you can turn all those off. It's up to you. Okay. As you can see, these are pro level features. So if you wasn't a pro level, you wouldn't even know about this, right? And in all plans, new affiliate, of course, join, new paid customer, you should know that type of stuff. So you will get notified for that. Payout sent, bonuses earned, commissions earned, anything like that, you'll get notifications for that. Okay, so that's the alerts. That's your tap alerts. And then your brand kit is for you for be able to save your stuff like your logo, your brand colors, things like that. Again, this is like on a high level, right? If you had yours and it was going to be branded to you. And then important right here, and I'm gonna get into the teams too first, and then I'm gonna get into the affiliate portal. So teams is if you actually got the business account, right? You got the elite count, like you taking it real serious. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to be able to put your own branding, right? Put your own team name, have seats that you can give away. All right. So you can see you get 5 seats that you can give away. And the cool thing about it is you control what they have access to. So you see that right here at the bottom, I got a member money mail. It's a demo person, right? And I can manage what they get. I can even create some things like some cards I want them to already have access to. So like if you're an insurance agent or something like that, and you want all your agents to have, or you have 4 or 5 people up under you that was on your team that your heavy hitters, you want them to have some of the same stuff you had, you can already pre-make that for them, and then boom, it'll be back there in their back office when they log on, right? You can give them the ability to show the analytics or not. You can give them the analytics for the contacts, notifications or not, right? This is 100% up to you. And then you can put that member's role, right? I could put like what's your role, right? So member or admin. Of course, if you give them admin rights, then they're going to be able to do the same stuff. But that might be maybe like your partner. Like maybe you have a wife, husband, you want to bring them in too. You don't want them to have to pay for a whole account. So you can give them one of these seats and then they can have the same access that you have. Okay. All right. So now let's get into the affiliate portal. So there go your affiliate link right there. Okay. So as you log in, there go your affiliate link. And then you can see, how to get paid. Now, right here go to comp plan, view full comp plan. You can see it right there. Remember, I said this business was meant to be 100% ran from your phone. So if somebody was coming and ask you, how you get paid? Look, you don't have to go to YouTube looking for videos and calling Kawan, none of that. You come right here, your back office, hit this, boom, and send them that. And we ain't made it all complicated, right? Simple, easy to understand. You don't see like, oh my God, I need a 20, 30-minute video to explain this. Why? It's simple. $27. Even breaks down how much you make based off of the packages they get. $27 a month package, $940. $47 a month, $540. $47 a month, $940. $97 a month, $1940. Simple, right? What if they get tier 2? What you gonna get your tier 2 commissions? All right, well, at the $27 level, $270. $47, $470. $97, $970. That's your second level. Then, for those that don't know, you also get $25 for fast start bonus, right? So you get 2 active paid directs within your 7 days of your first referral sign up. And that's the cool thing too, based off of your first referral sign up. Okay. So let's say it took you some time to get your first one. Okay, that's okay. But as soon as you get that first one, the fastest, if you get another one quick, boom, $25 fast start. Then $100 team builder bonus, paid one time at 5 active paid direct. So you get 5 people in your team, that's $100. Okay. But check this out, $100 producer bonus. Every 10 personals, that's another $100. And that goes on to infinity. 10, $100. 20, another $100. 30, another $100. 40, another $100. On top of everything else. Okay? Easy to understand. So, and even break it down. Direct example only, you get 10 active referrals, $47 a month, $94 a month reoccurring. Okay? Same thing as it goes down, and you can just kind of, like I said, do the easy math for yourself. But look at that, simple. Okay, so that's how you find the comp plan. It's right there. And then you can also see right here how to get paid, 20% recurring, 10% tier two, $25 fast start, $100 team builder, and $100 producer right there. You'll see right here your progress of where you're at. Okay, so you can see right now, tier two already did that, unlocked, perfect. I'm earning team builder bonus, already unlocked that. So I got that $100. I'm working towards my producer bonus. So I got 8. I just need 2 more. And then boom, that $100 to kick in. And I missed my fast start because it took me too long to get my second person. Okay, and of course it's a dummy account, but you get the gist. And then you get the earning breaks down. This is my earning breaks down. So you can see all your stuff right there. You can also see that right there. If you want to share with somebody, you got your QR code. If you need some copy, you got some right here. I mean, don't know what to say. Try these. So you can copy these right here if you want. Short, punchy. Also, you can see right here where you rank and where you're going, where you're at. So you can already see what you've already accomplished. And you can see your milestones. So you'll see that you're, you know what I mean, locking them down as you go. And you can see your recent activity. Okay. Now, this is the part that I don't think I know a lot of people are missing. So I need to make this part more clear, which I will. And I'm going to, even if I got to have this thing glowing or something. But you see this section right here? That right there is all clickable. And I think that's what people are missing. So for instance, we're just looking at the overview right now. But if we look at the leaders, right, we can see the leaderboard, right, and see what they're doing and all-time leaders and all that. We can see the commissions right here, right? If you got any commissions owed or anything like that. You see your resources, okay? Now your resources is where you get access to all the material. So like, for instance, TapFlick walkthrough, right? That's where the TapFlick walkthrough video is at. Okay. Hold on, let me go back. And then you see best ways to share link. You got videos right here. You just open them up. All these is closed. Let me close them all first so you can see how it looks. Not looking too jumbled up. All right, so these are all the things right here. You got your start here section, 2 things there. You got videos right now, 3 in resources there. Excuse me, 3 start here's, 3 in the resources. You got your pro, and this is where you should start, right? So right there, TapFlick walkthrough, in case you missed it on the front page. How the TapFlick affiliate program works, right? And best ways to share your link. Okay, so you got those right there to start you off. Then you got regular videos that we put right here. See how TapFlick works, the gift card strategy, instantly translate TapFlick into any language. So it shows you how to do all those right there. And you got your promo images. We got you here for days, okay, guys? You ain't got to go trying to figure out nothing. And I'm going to give you a little pro tip. You see these little things like this, like with me on here? Take a picture of your card, right? So after you're done and I'll show you later. But after you're done with your card, screenshot it on your phone. So it looks just like you see mine's right there. Take this to ChatGPT and say, replace the phone screen with my screen. So everything else in here stay the same. But instead of Kawan's picture right here and Kawan's card, it'll be your card. Okay? So that's a nice little pro tip. And that works for any of these. You say, hey, switch out this female for me. Everything else stay the same. I like the fact that she's on the phone and all that, but switch her out for me and put me on the screen. And as long as you upload that to ChatGPT, it'll replace it. But as you can see, we got some real good graphics here, you know, and some real good stuff to promote. You don't have to come up with anything. We got, like I said, stuff for days, and you can just, you know, view it, see if it's something you like, and then if you like it, share it. My boss saying how we can use this for realtors and stuff like that. So we don't just have stuff for marketers back here. We want to make sure that as universal that you can share this with everybody and they get it. Okay, so we have over 80, I believe, 80 something different images right here for you to use. And I try to cover everything from different niches to marketing to different case scenarios. You name it, we got it back there. All right. So you should have promo for the next year, like with no problems. Okay. And then we also have for you to market We go ahead and close this up. Then we also have shared assets right here. These are things like the PowerPoint presentation, follow-up game changer, ready to get started. So you got the TapFlick PowerPoint, right? And then you got the full presentation right here, ready to be able to use. And then you got email type stuff, like stuff you want to put in the email or social media, you know, just like I said, just to get you hitting the ground running. You see your referrals right here. So you can see how many you got, you know what I mean, who signed up, name, all that. First, second, you see it right there. You better see your payouts once you start getting paid. But that's why you're going to see all that, right? And remember, again, it's the gear up here. Come down here and just go to your affiliate portal. Like I said, everything can be checked on your phone. You don't need to log into no computer. You don't need to go no desktop. Everything's right here. All right. So now we got all the logistics out the way. Let's get into the fun stuff. All right. So now let's get into just how easy this is to get started. So we're going to break them all down. So first things first, you should be starting off here, right? Record your video. Now, depending on what plan you got, as you notice right there, it says you can go up to 3 minutes. I personally feel no one needs to be sending nobody no 3-minute video, especially if you're just trying to follow up with somebody or close them. Like, no, I don't want to sit here for 3 minutes listening to you try to close me. Just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Get to the point. I think the sweet spot is 30 to 60 seconds, me personally. But you never know. You might have more to say. So I gave you the ability to go up to 3 seconds. I mean, 3 minutes. But I would not go past that. And if it's 3 minutes, please make sure it's something super, super, super interesting. Okay. So you're going to record your first video. Hey, how you doing? We're doing this training right now, and I just wanted to come up with something that'll be less more personal, you know, something that you see and just be like, wow, I can't believe Quan just sent this to me. But anyways, we're doing this training, and I appreciate you taking a look at what we have to offer. So I'm gonna leave you some stuff below, and hey, just look at your own time. You can also reach out to me. You can call me. You can also text me. Click the button, and you can also save all my contact information. All right. I look forward to speaking with you. Peace. Now look at that was 20, that was 30 seconds. Look how much stuff I said. I mean, how much more do you need to say? You know what I mean? Like, honestly. But again, I know some of us like to talk, so I gave you that ability. Better have it not needed than needed not have it. All right. So we're gonna use that video. If you like it, if not, re-record. All right. So now get to preview it. If you like it, hey, how you doing? We're doing this training right now, and I just wanted to come up with something that'll be less more personal, you know, something that you see and just like, wow, I can't believe Quan sent this to me. But anyway, we're doing this training, and I appreciate you taking a look at what we have to offer. So I'm gonna leave you some stuff below, and hey, just look at your own time. You can also reach out to me, you can call me, or you can also text me, click the button, and you can also save all my contact information. All right, I look forward to speaking with you. Peace. All right, so I like it. We good. Next step. So now right here is where you're going to put the greeting. So you'd be like, hey, Quan. All right, so this top part right here should be like that person's name. So, hey, Quan. Right, just that. Now right here is where you're going to put like I put this together because I was thinking about you, or hey, remember we just got speaking at the event, and this we was talking about, whatever. But let's say you don't know what to say, right? So, well, two things. One, this is optional, but you can add your language right here. The reason why you add in your stuff right here, this is optional. This is like for power users, I say. Like right here, you're gonna add like, what's this card promoting? What's the title of your card? What's the main offer? Right. So I might say it's about TapFlick. And then what's TapFlick? TapFlick is a follow-up tool that lets you blah, 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 blah. Right. And then it said, what's the benefits of it? What's the common objections? What's the price point? Because how would AI know that? AI smart as hell, but how's it gonna know my price points? You don't even know my business, right? Preferred tone, important things AI should mention, things AI should avoid at all costs. So now the reason why you want that, right, is because when you come down here, it says, well, a couple places you see, but right now I'm just going to use this one. See how it says use tap script. So when I do that, this is basically an AI that's going to write that part for me, right? So it says, what is this for? It says new lead. What is the goal? Let's say to get started. And what's the tone? Let's say professional. So now it's going to generate copy based off of that. So I said, I've outlined exactly how we can help and the best way to get things moving. Let me know when you're ready to take the next step. Perfect. So I'm going to use that. So now I didn't have to write all that, right? But again, you could have wrote, you might already know what you want to say. And if that's the case, you could have just wrote it. Also up here, you can change the format. I like mine centered. Go next. All right, this is where you're going to add your call to action buttons. Okay. So we're going to add a button. And the first one's going to be a link. I'm going to say, join here. All right. Let's send them to Kwan.com. And then you can change, you can select the font. Try not to pick something that looks too like Anton is too bold and too big to me. On the letters, I like to use either Beatus, this one, and also another good one. This one's good for the letters, the Archeo Black or Righteous. I kind of like those, but use whatever you like. Let's add a couple more buttons. All right, so let's do a call. Call me. So I put that. Don't forget now, this is another one. Sometimes people say, hey, come on, I made a card, but it was nothing showed up. You know why? This why. Because this part right here, you just assumed it. Oh, wait, well, the other one's got something on it, right? Like when I hit add button, see, sometimes it has something written in there. But see how it says button label? So that lets you know you should put something right there. But sometimes it has some dummy text like call here. And you got to type that. It's just telling you, hey, that's what goes right there. But if you don't put nothing right there, it won't add a button because there's no text over the button. So it doesn't show. So make sure if you add a button that you actually put something above it. Don't just put the number because then there'll be nothing there, right? And then it won't show. All right, so 619-306-9453. And then let's see, let's add one more. Let's add we can do text. All right, so let me show you. So you can do text, right? And this right here will open up a text box so that you can actually text the person. Because the other one, when you hit it, it's just going to call them automatically right there from the app. But what you can do right here with these saved contacts, you can add all the stuff about your business. You know, your full name, phone number, email, the company, your role, your website. And now when they want to click hit that, it's automatically going to save instead of them having to manually put all the stuff in. Okay, so that's what you're looking at right there. And let's do the text one because it's quicker. So I'm gonna say text me. All right, and so look, we're already 75% done already. You see how quick that was? And again, I'm talking in between. So imagine if I wasn't talking, and which I will show you how quick we can do it. Well, just to show you what I mean, like you can knock this out like 60 seconds, right? Maybe depend unless you're talking for 60 seconds. All right, so here you go. You can use a template or you can actually design yourself. Okay. I'm just going to go with the template for right now. And you can see right here the button style. You can add a header or your profile if that's what you wanted to do and have a display name, your badge and name. But I'm going to leave that blank for right now. You can pick a square format, which I recommend, or vertical. Now, in some cases, vertical might make sense, but in most cases, I would say keep the square. That way you can keep everything above the fold. So a person don't have to scroll when they get the message. When they get it, everything's right there on the front of their screen like this. That's what you want. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Background, you can change the background color, right? So if you don't like any of these colors that you see right here, then you can always do a custom color. Okay. But again, we're using a template, so it's already going to do all that part for us. The font, I want my font bold, and I also want this for your this is for your text. So pick something that looks good to the eye and not too crazy. So I'm gonna go with righteous. The text color, I'm gonna make it white. You can also do custom color. Your button shapes, they can be custom. You can do a round, you can do a fill, a shape, right? And you can do custom color to that as well. I'm gonna leave it because I already got a template. Now this is the auto redirect. The way this works And I actually put something on there for right now, and then we'll take it off afterwards. But I'm gonna say redirect to my website. So let's say like right when they done, you don't want to even leave nothing to chance, and you want to make sure that after they watch the video, it took them directly to the website you want them to go to. So that's what you can do right here. And you can pick how many seconds. Like you can say this message will self-destruct in 3 seconds, right? And boom, 3 seconds later, it goes, right? Or you can, me personally, I think you should make it 0 seconds if you're gonna make it redirect. Because think about it, who's gonna sit on the phone 3 seconds after you finish talking, right? Some people will, some people won't. It's like watching the ending credits of a movie. You know, we know something happens at the end of it, right? After watching all those crazy credits. But some people don't want to sit there that long. Like, I'm not sitting there watching all the Marvel credits. Like it takes so long to watch that. So I'm cool. I'll wait till it come on TV and I'll catch the end. Some people like diehard fans. Like, nope, I'm sitting here. So it might be like 15 to 20 minutes worth of credits, especially when you do like a Marvel movie. There's so many people that got their hands in on it. So it's going for days. It's going and going and going and going and going. And they just sitting there chilling. Like this is part of the movie. So some people will, but a lot of people won't. So it causes friction. So just be mindful of that. You can show the countdown or you cannot show the countdown. If it is going to be 3 seconds to 5, I recommend showing the countdown because at least they can see it. Then they might be curious. What's going to happen after this countdown stops? You know what I mean? What's going to happen? So now they might stick around just to see and then let viewers stay on the page. All right. So look, you can see already someone clicked on my on one of my cards. You see that notification just came up? That's what your notification would look like. I didn't do that. So somebody else somewhere that I shared my card clicked on it, and that's what you just saw, which is pretty cool. You guys get to see it in real time. All right, so we got that, and you can even test auto direct. All right, so we got the auto direct. I'll leave it on that for right now. We hit next, and this is what the card's going to look like. Okay, so you get to preview it like this. You can also see what it's going to look like in the text. That's what it looked like in the text message. So when they get in the text, it'll look like that and like that. Now, I wish I had my Android phone or Android right now, but Android looks a little bit different. And I know I added some things like, hey, if you got an Android phone, use this. The reason why is because Android got this thing where they truncate the image, right? And you probably seen it where you might share something like share a YouTube video right now with your Android. You'll see what I'm talking about. So go to YouTube, hit share, and share it to yourself. What you're going to notice is that there's going to be no image like this. It's going to say something like tap here to show image. And yeah, that's okay. And Android people are probably used to it, but I just didn't think that was a great user experience. I like it better looking like this. Like right out the gate, somebody sends you a text, you're like, who that? You see a picture, you see the play button, it's going to make you curious. If you hit tap to see it, it doesn't have the same feel. But again, I can't control it. That has nothing to do with TapFlick, 100% to do with the Android device. So what I try to do as a workaround is if you notice, if you have an Android, it says something like, use this if you have an Android. Well, what it does is it sends it, and I don't really like this user experience either. So I'm probably going to take this off, be honest with you. But it'll send an image like this, and then the link will be below it. So a person will think that they can click this. They won't, but they can click the link. To me, that's still not the best user experience. It's friction because some people's going to click and just think that the link is bad. Like, oh, why is it not playing for me? And they're not going to even think to go to the link, you know? So I might take that off, to be honest with you. And we're just going to have to deal with, you know, hey, it's going to show up as a hit preview, and then you can go from there. But this is what it'll look like when they get the card. So let's go publish the card. Now, when it says copy link, well, you can send it as a text, right? And it'll just take you straight to the text and open up like that. But you can also go right here and you see where it says copy, link, and message. What they're saying is these messages. So you got some pre-messages already written. It says made this quick for you, quick video for you, tap here, wanted to send it. If none of these resonate, then you can add your own message right there. And then once you add a message, you copy a message. Like I'll be like, check out this video, check out this video. So I hit that and I put copy, link, and message. Okay. And matter of fact, I'm gonna do it like this so you can see, get that user experience as well. So hold on. So if I paste it, see how I already had it populated? Check out this video. So that's what your people are gonna see. So now when they hit this, this is how it's gonna open up for them. So they open it, boom, that's what they see. Okay. They play it. Hey, how
you doing? We're doing this training right now, and I just wanted to come up with something that'll be less more personal. Something that you see and just like, wow, I can't believe Quan just sent this to me. But anyway, we're doing this training, and I appreciate you taking a look at what we have to offer. So I'm gonna leave you some stuff below, and as you look at your own time, you can also reach out to me. You can call me. You can also text me. Click the button. And you can also save all my contact information. All right. All right. I look forward to speaking with you. Peace.
I've already watched 75%, so it came up. It's also say I watched 100% right there. Boom. See, now it should start redirect. Bam. See, it redirected. So I didn't even have to push anything because I had it already set up to do what it was supposed to do. Right. But if they didn't do that, hold up, let me go back. If they didn't do it that way, then they can click it at the bottom. So you see right here, see now it says someone went back and looked at it again. See what I'm saying? All right, real time. See how fast that was? So you're going to know right away when people are doing things. So watch what happens when I click this join here. I should get another notification. Okay. And then if I call, watch this. It's going to instantly open up to call me. Right? I can call, boom, right there. And then same thing with the text. See? And then open up Messenger and then start sending text. All right. Real quick. See how quick that is? Boom, boom, boom. Not having to go to this landing page, go over there, look at all this information, look at the sales video. Like I said, all that's fine. And there's a place for that. That's not this. All right. I don't want you guys overthinking this. Now let's think about some cool things you can do. Okay. Remember, this could be a gift card. You could do like rank ups, right? Like you could say, oh man, you know what? Joelle just ranked up, and I wanna edify, and I wanna make her feel special. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send her something real personal. Hey, Joelle, man, congratulations on hitting gold. That ain't no small feat, and I appreciate everything you've been doing for the team. I appreciate how you've been showing up and showing out, and show you a part of my appreciation. Hit that link below. I sent you an Amazon gift card. You know what I mean, on me, $25 card. Enjoy. And she hits that link. Again, everything don't have to be a sales situation. Okay. If you're a realtor, okay, same thing. Realtor. How does a realtor use it? Man, you know what, Sharon, Coach Sharon, I know that that we've been looking all day for your perfect house, your dream home. You said you want something 3-bedroom, 4 baths, around $4,000 a month, no more than that's high, no more than well, it depends on where you live, but no more than $2,000-3,000 a month, and yeah, so. I know we didn't find it, but I'm still working on your behalf. So I just want you to know that I pulled up about 3 more listings that I think actually fits into what you're looking for. You can just hit the link below, not the link, the button. You can hit that button below, and it'll take you directly to your listing. If you like it, you can also hit the contact me, or you can hit the. And then the cool part, the realtor's gonna know when she did this. They're gonna see, okay, she's watching the video right now. She's looking at the listing. Yep, she clicked on. So now what's that mean? Now is your time to go follow up. Now is your time to follow up. So now let me go show you how that part look, what that part look like. So now that you sent your card out, what you seen was super easy, right? So now it's time to see how that card performed. Now you can see your cards down here, all your cards right here that you made. You can see this one's doing excellent. Look at this one right here, 400 views, 334 clicks. So let's go on that one because that has a lot of analytics. So now you can see your analytics. So this card is getting serious attention, right? 464 views, 334 clicks, 89% average watch time. No, hold on, I just lost it. Hold on. Let's see what happened. Okay. 89% watch time. It's a hot lead right now based off of this. Repeat viewers. Yeah, 79 repeat views. 76% click-through rate, which is excellent. Deep watchers. And look at it. You see the watch progress, 25% watched. So 138, 25% watched it all the way, right? So that's 138 viewers. 132%. Oh no, excuse me. 138 people watch 25% of the video. 132 watch 50%. 121 watched 75%, and 100 watched 100% of the video. So you can actually see just how well things working. You can see what buttons they click. So 320 people hit the lock your spot. 3 people hit the call me. 11 people hit the text me. And you know what's so cool about that? I remember when these people called and texted me. You know, so that was the cool part. I know that was probably cool for like, wow, I could call Kawan right from here. I ain't gotta go to his to the contacts, right? I ain't gotta go after rewatching that to type in his number, nothing, no friction. Just hit the button, boom, call me. What's better than that? Okay, you can see when he opened the card, he watched the card 100%. He opened it again. Now it's giving me play by play exactly how it happened. So you can actually see like 19 hours ago, 19 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 7, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's how long it's been going. So you can see just all the latest. Now check this out. After you've seen something like this, let's say this was one person. You're like, man, this person is really, active, but I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? All right, right here, AI follow-up. So now you hit the AI follow-up if you need to. And what AI is going to do is going to suggest what you should do based off of these analytics, not just some generic, oh yeah, everybody that got the card is going to get the same stuff. No, that's not fun. That's not cool. That's not exciting. What's exciting is knowing that it's going to be tailor made to that person. So yeah, you can't just go to Chat GPT right now and do this. I mean, you could if you let them see what that person did first, put that into ChatGPT and say, now based off of this, say, see, and I hope you picked up on that. Because what I didn't want to do is create just another ChatGPT clone with a shell around it. See, that's what a lot of companies do. They make like the features that they tell you can do in ChatGPT with nothing. Just say, hey, I can do the same thing in ChatGPT. Like, I'm not gonna name any other companies, but there's like companies where they're like, oh, you can do your use this to make posts. All right, you can do that ChatGPT. You can do this to follow up with people. Like, what do you mean? Like, it'll give you the perfect thing to say. You can do that in ChatGPT. I can say, hey, you know what? I'm about to reach out to Donnie, and I wanted to make sure that that I don't put my foot in my mouth. So I'm promoting TapFlick. Can you give me the perfect thing to say? It's gonna give you the perfect thing to say. So why am I gonna pay a company more? And you want to know something else? I'm just keeping it real with you. When you pay for those like Chat GPT clones, guess what? You're paying more and more times than not because you're probably paying some monthly subscription. So 47, 97, 30. But guess what? You're getting a fraction of what you would have got if you would have went straight to Chat GPT. You paid maybe like $25 for a pro account because they're giving you the API, and the API ain't always 100% to 100%, meaning that they don't always give you everything that they do. They give you a fraction of what they do in that API. And also, when there's updates, you're not going to get the updates the same day that the update came in. So if they say, oh, ChatGPT now can do images, right? Remember when oh, no, video, let's say that. We can now do video. Chances is you're going to get that feature late. You're not going to be able to do video probably for another month or two. And everyone else is going to be doing all these videos. You're going to be late to the party because you got a shell of what to have. This ain't that, okay? Because this is giving you insights based off of what the person did. So as you can see right here, it says, all right, if you're going to send a text, this is the text follow-up. I noticed you circled back to my video a few times, so I wanted to reach out personally. It seems like this really resonated with you. Are you open to a quick chat about how we can make this work for you? Now, does that sound all extra out AI? We can easily tell. Maybe that little dash, that's about it. We can take that out. But other than that, though, was this like one of those like, oh my God, obvious AI, bunch of emojis, super long. Oh my God. Nah. And it's exactly what they did. Hey, man, I see you circle back a few times and woo, perfect. All right, need a script? They go a script, right? Because maybe you want to send another video card. So if you're going to do that, they go to script for you right there. Hey there, so you checked out the video a few times now, and I'm thrilled it sparked some of your interest. Since you spent some time with the content, I love to answer any specific questions that came up for you. Again, perfect follow-up. And then it gives you a tip right here what you should do. Send a direct calendar link or suggest 2 specific times for a quick 10-minute chat. All right, so now just to show you that okay, wait, before we do that, also right here is where you can share it. And if you share your card, you share a link. You can also share via QR code. And you can make this QR code personal how you want. Now, the cool thing about this, right, I'm not going to get into this today, but I'm going to give you a hint on what's coming. See, this is the cool thing about when you create things. You actually own things. So let me go over here real fast. You guys are going to love this one. and it's kind of perfect. It's kind of crazy how things come full circle. So I create this, what, 2017, 2018, delete smart card. Y'all remember that? Tap the card, share anything, any information. So you put your business on here. It's an NFC card. So same technology that you use when you pay at the pump or pay at the cash register. You know, you tap your phone and boop. Well, same thing. So put it down the card, but this is all your personal information, right? Then I came out with the tap button, right? Remember that? So the tap button, you put it on your phone, stick it on there, always have it, and then tap your phone. Well, now we could put TapFlick on the cards. So imagine that you at an event, okay? You need something quick, right? You need to get this message quick. You don't want to text him. You don't want, boom, tap him. Because this is going to be universal. It's going to go out. It might be something that's going to be it could be personal, or it could be something that's just universal. Like, oh, it's going to go out to everybody. You know, it's going to be an introduction card. It's going to be a, you know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? My name is Joetta. Save my contact. It was nice meeting you here at the event. Can't wait to do more business in the future. Something like that. And then now they one click save you instantly. And it's going to be on these cards. So going forward, I haven't added it yet, but I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. I'm giving y'all getting some inside information. This is going to be on one of the levels now, on one of the pay levels, where when you pay at that level, you get this card. The nice thing is, and yes, I'm aware of this, for the people that's like, I could just get the card and then I can quit my account afterwards. Oh, yeah, technically you actually could. So you're going to have the card for life. Okay, so you'll have the button for life. So even if later you said, oh, I'm not really doing the TapFlick thing no more, which I don't know why you would, but if you did say that, so what? You got these for life and you can put anything you want on it. Okay, so I felt like this was the perfect blend, perfect marriage. Like, oh, you know what? Let's add these two together, and this is gonna make TapFlick that much more powerful and that much more exciting. Because now you're going, boop. All right, and then for everybody else, you got the QR code. So same thing. Now you can be at the event, right? And you can say, here you go, scam me, scam me, scam me, as you're talking to people, and you make those connections. Scam me, scam me, scam me. And you can download that download as well, so they're not looking at this, like all this page. You can just download it and just have it already in your images, right? So now all you gotta do is easily pull up right there in your right there where your pictures are at, and then just have them scan it right there on the spot. Okay, and then of course, like I said, we can customize all this stuff as well. You can change the background colors and stuff. You know, if that's what you want to do, make it a little more personal. Okay. Okay. So cool stuff that you can do there with the share. You can also copy your card, duplicate it. This comes in handy for like, do I really want to do? Okay. So I did the card, but let's say I want to follow up in another way, right? I mean, I like everything on the card, the way the buttons was, everything formatted, how they can get, especially in the contact part. Remember, you had to put out information, my email, my phone number, my name, my website. Do I really want to do that every single time I make a card? Probably not. The only thing that probably will really change is my video, right? So look, I can just duplicate that card, boom. So now that card is duplicated. The only thing that really needs to change is this video. So now I would just change, I would take that video off and then do a different video. Now you can upload a video as well. So if you already got a video saved, you can upload it. And let's get into the teleprompter feature. So let's say I'm gonna use my teleprompter for this one. Okay. So let's say, let me see. Do I got something written here already? Nope. So I'm gonna have AI write me something, and then I'll just write a bunch of stuff. So hold up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have AI just write something real fast just so you can see that. So I'm gonna say generate with AI because I might not know what to say, right? So who is this for? Say new lead, somebody I want them to join and keep it professional. Generate. All right, so there go part of my script, but it's not long enough for you to see that scroll. I want you to see that scroll. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a bunch of mumbo jumbo right here, just so we can get the effect of seeing what the scroll look like. So it's enough text to scroll. So that should do it. All right, so now let's hit the record, allow. So now you see I got my script right there ready to go, right? And then I can make it bigger if I need to be able to see more. And I can change the speed, right, that this is moving. But I think medium is probably going to be your best bet. And then the nice thing is, look, I'm looking right at it like this, right? So even though I'm reading, but it's right in front of my face, so it doesn't look like I'm reading, right? Like kind of like people at the board shows. Like I'm looking in the direction I'm supposed to be looking at anyway. So really, just like you're looking at the camera. So now you just go for it, right? I want the person to reach out and personally welcome you. Let's discuss how we can use this platform to help you reach your goals. And then who knows what it said right there? Blah 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 blah. Love you. Bye. So now you see we was able to do that. You're not going to see it there, right? Now she just play without the words. Let me see. Let's see, use this video first. There you go.
For it, right? I want the person to reach out and personally welcome you. Let's discuss how we can use the platform to help you reach your goals.
Now look how
this right there. Blah 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 blah.
Now, did you notice how my eyes didn't look like I was actually reading something? It looked like I was just really just talking to the camera, right? Because I'm facing that direction. So they have no reason to think like, oh, you're just reading that, right? So you can actually now feel more confident when you're reaching out to your people because you can have it preloaded with a script that you're already going to say the perfect thing every single time. And you ain't got to worry about looking goofy or saying something that's like, oh my God, why did I say that? Like, no, okay. And if it don't work out, okay, no problem. Delete and start over again. Simple. And if you look over here now, in our section, you see a copy. See that copy? There it goes. See, they got no analytics yet. And remember, I was telling you that the AI is not generic. It's not going to just be saying something. So look at this one. This one only has, well, it has 2 views and 2 clicks. So that's the same. I want something with poor engagement. 29, 22 clicks is still not bad. 14 views and 0 clicks. Okay, that's perfect. So I did view it, right? So they go say, okay, did watch it, and the average time was they watched the whole thing, but they didn't click anything. So let's go get the suggested follow-up based off of these analytics. So on these analytics, we have 1 repeat view, so they watched something 1 more time, but they didn't click anything. And also now you also can see that if someone scans your QR code, you get analytics on that as well. Okay, so you'll know how many times, you'll see how well that QR code is converting. So let's get a suggested follow-up, and let's see if it's just some generic, like, oh my God, that's the same thing the other one said. So it's a text. It says, hey, I saw you had a chance to check out my video a few times. I would love to hear your thoughts on those ideas whenever you have a moment to catch up. It says the script, hey there, I noticed you circled back to my last video, so I wanted to reach out and see if any specific questions came up. I'm really curious to hear what you think about how this could fit you. Since they've watched the video multiple, now this is the tip. Since they watched the video multiple times but haven't clicked yet, try sending over a specific calendar link or a direct question about their current timeline. So it's giving you suggestions on how you should follow up based off of, like I said, what they did. Since they watched it, they're like, all right, look, you can say, look, obviously they was interested in the video because they watched it multiple times, but they didn't hit the call to action. So what didn't resonate with them? So that's a perfect question, right? What scene question you have? Plus, you never want to like leave with a negative. Like you never want to put a negative in there. You don't want to say like what did or didn't resonate with you. You don't want to say that because someone's always gonna have something that didn't resonate with them, right? Someone's always gonna see something that they felt could have been better. Even if it's the perfect thing, it's gonna like negativity breeds way faster than positivity. Always. Look at everybody talk about how ugly the new Obama senator is. Oh my God, it's so ugly. Oh my God, it's so ugly. Nobody said nothing about how it looked on the inside. Nobody said nothing about how beautiful the landscaping looks. Nobody said nothing about how it looks good. You know what I mean? When you look at it from a different angle. Nobody said nothing about how the inside architecture looks great, even if it is. No one said anything about that. All they can talk about is the negative parts of it. Oh my God, it looks like a prison. Oh my God, it's just gray and ugly. And oh my God. But nothing positive. And that's just how people are. So you don't want to open up the door, Pandora's box, ever to say anything negative. It's always positive. So what resonated with you the most? That's what you say. Because even if they didn't like it, it was something that resonated with them. So let's talk about that. Let's double down on that. Let's not double down on the things you do like and don't like, because I guarantee you it's going to be a small list of what they like and then a big old list of what they don't like, right? Or even vice versa. It could be a small list of what they don't like, but they're still making it like it's such a big deal, like compared to what they do. So again, you don't even want to open up that Pandora's box. So I like the fact that AI doesn't go there with that. You know what I mean? It's always just focused on, all right, cool, let's focus on the positive parts they did, but let's still be aware of what they didn't do, because they still didn't do certain things that they should have. So let's make sure that we're aware of that, but let's approach it like this. Let's not ask them, well, why didn't you click on the call to action? Because now they're gonna tell you exactly why they didn't click on that call to action. You know what I mean? So we ain't trying to do that either. We ain't opening up Pandora's box. All right. So let me see. I think I covered that. All right. So hold on. Let me hit that real fast. All right. So that was pretty much TapFlick in a nutshell. You see what I mean? Not complicated, not hard to dive into, not hard to explain, but don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Don't put this in the same box as ClickFunnels and Aweber and AI funnels and Go High Level. It's none of that stuff. Okay, we have those things already. We still use those things, right? But this is to go in conjunction with that. This is your follow-up tool. This is to have you stand out in a unique way. This is so you can reach out to certain people that normally you wouldn't be able to just reach out to with no link. You know what I mean? Talk about, hey, join. No, what do you mean? What's in it for me? That's how leaders think. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. Like, even if they don't tell you that personally, I'm telling you that's how they are. Like, most leaders is not just joining your link, just jumping in. Did you see this yet, Kawan? Yeah, I did. From you and like 10 other people. So what makes you special enough for me to join with you right now? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always going to be looking for what's, and you should too, what's in your best interest. That's why I think people sound so crazy and so silly, like, they got a deal. I mean, you wish someone was handing you a deal. Don't, like, get out of here with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like you went to a job and you had the opportunity to start here instead of here. Nope. I want to start at the bottom with everybody else. Or because, how many times you got a job based off of literally because that person knew somebody, like, oh, this person's good friends with my mom. Tell them to come on in. They ain't got to fill out the application, but it's just a technicality. He got the job. Was that fair? That wasn't fair, right? I'm pretty sure there's a line of people that probably had that application before you. Or nepotism, is that fair? Right? The kid just gets it off top. The family member gets it off top. Hey, you better give it to your son, daughter, brother before you give it to some stranger on the street. Like, what are we talking about here? That should be a given. So same thing. If you worked your butt off and you got to a point of status that now people want to pay you to promote their stuff or want to give you more incentive to come to their companies, what's wrong with that? That's the what you put all that hard work in all these years, all the times you wasn't getting paid, all the times you sunk all this money and you didn't get a good ROI back. Yeah, these are rewards. You should not be on the same status when you started here than now you up here, but you still settling for the same thing down here. Nope, I'm gonna start with everybody else and I'm gonna prove myself and work my way up. Well, good luck with all that. That's not how life is, though. So while you want to be the good old boy, you go do that, and I'm going to take advantage of any and every opportunity I have to elevate and scale up as quick as possible. And again, you should not feel bad about feeling the same. If you know that you can join with this person and get these benefits, or you can join with this person and start way down here, why would you start right here? Because they sold me the link first. Man, knock it off. What are we talking about? I thought at the end of the day that you started this to better your financial situation, help yourself, help your family. Like, I guarantee you, when you broke, busted, and disgusted, when you have nothing, these people that you shared the link with you first ain't going to be nowhere to be found. They ain't going to help you out. They're not going to be there to say, hey, you know what? I know this ain't work for you, so let me go and give you something to get back on your feet. Or, I know that one thing that we was in crash. My bad. You know what? Let me pay your way into the next thing so we can run this up together. They ain't doing none of that. You only good as the last time you paid your monthly auto ship. The moment you ain't paid that no more, you are no longer nothing to you. You're a number. And that's the same thing for these companies. These companies act like they love you till they don't need you no more. And they will kick you to the side. Or they will to pull the rug from under you, or they'll change the comp plan at the drop of a dime, or they'll just do away with the whole affiliate program to be like, well, ain't no more affiliate program. And you be sitting like, hey, I'm gonna pay my bills tomorrow. They're gonna be like, figure it out. This is the real world. So you better take advantage of every opportunity that you have to ever better yourself, to ever get ahead, to get a jump on things, to you know what I'm saying? Like, you better take advantage of that. It's called resources. It's called networking. Your network is your net worth. The better your network, the bigger your network, the bigger you're going to be, and the stronger your market is going to be. But if you think that marketing is just about pushing links and products, oh my God, you're highly mistaken. If it was just that, all we have to do is show something cool and we'll sell it. Look, it's cool. It holds a lot of water. Why you ain't buying it? Don't you need water? Sure do. Buy it. No, don't work like that. I wish it did, but it don't. You're going to sell more through the people that you know and the people that like, know, trust. You heard it, blah, 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 but it's the truth. You're going to sell way more through that than just based off 100% of just, hey, it's a great product. Because guess what? There's a ton of great products. We'll make your great product better. It's a ton of CBD. It's a ton of weight loss this, weight loss that. It's a ton of GPLs, GLPs, API. It's a bunch of pesticides, set the pie. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a ton of that stuff everywhere. You're never like, I'm just out of detox. I don't know where to get detox from. Trust me. Spin around, close your eyes, and point. You know what I mean? And where you land, that's where you go get your next detox from. Because everybody and their mama got some detox. Like, it's not going to be hard to find these things. Well, I'm just so interested in travel. I just don't know who to pick. Tons of people to pick. Just pick one. I'm on a trade. I don't know who to go with for. Tons of them to choose from. Who resonates with you the most? Who you like the most? Pick one. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for the next crypto dip. Tons of them to choose from. You pick one. So if that's all it was, everyone would be rich. No one would be struggling. Right? So just keep that in mind. All right, guys. I am done. So now I'm going to open it up for questions. So make sure everybody's unmuted. All right. So hopefully I knocked this out the park. I don't have any questions. But anyways, all right. We got any questions?
Quan, this is Larry. I have one question. When someone signs up under us, do we get a push notification or an email that they have, or we just have to go into the back office once in a while to see if someone signed up under us?
You just see in the notifications. I kind of went there in the beginning. I don't know if you was here, but in your notifications, excuse me, you're gonna see it. Let me pull it. Pull that thing up for you. All right. So you're gonna see it. So right here, you see all your notifications. So right there, that bell up there, all in, because all in-app notifications come right there. So anything that's happening is gonna come right there. So that's why you can even see where your money's at. Like, if you got money, it's gonna be right there. If you got a new affiliate, it'll be right there. If people engaging with your stuff, you can see it right there. If you just want to see all the notifications right there. So that's the first one. Okay. So that's the first place you'll see everything. The second place that you're gonna see everything is right here. You need to go to that bar, the gears, and you need to come down here to tap alerts and make sure this stuff is turned on. See all those greens? So you can see what they are. Like new affiliate join, that needs to be on. New paid customer, that needs to be on. New tier 2 customer, that needs to be on. Commissions earned, that needs to be on. So forth and so on. No matter what plan you're on, you can see right there where it says all plans. That means no matter what plan you're on, regardless of what you chose, you at least get those notifications. Okay?
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Card engagement is for pro users. So if people are, the CTA, but everybody should get this for the first 7 days. But, the call to action, the watch the 100%, all that stuff, again, that's for pro users. It shows you, but it needs to be turned on. And then how to notify me. This is the main one you need to make sure it's turned on, or none of this matters. This is what you're going to see when you first come in. It should look something like this. Green, 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 gray. See that gray? If that's not on, you're not getting notifications on your phone. So what you're basically doing is telling your phone, hey, I give TapFlick permission to send me notifications to my phone. So that way, this is what your notifications look like right there on your phone. So to get those type of notifications, you got to make sure it's turned on. And they'll be right there with all the rest of your notifications. See, like Facebook and Messenger and all the rest of that stuff, they'll be right there with that. That's the power, like for real. I think people are really sleeping on that because you see how quick it comes in. So now you can follow up quick. See, that's the other thing about network about marketing. You gotta be fast. If you're not fast, then guess what? Somebody else might get that. People are impatient. So think about somebody that actually wants the link from you right now. They're like, you know what? I'm ready to get the link. Larry, send me the link. And then you don't catch that, right? They put it in here. Send me the link. And you didn't even catch it. Or they hit the part right here where they should be interested. You didn't catch it. By the time you did catch it, it was like an hour, 2 hours ago. Because like you said, the other way, you just happened to go in here and see it, right? So you went to TapFlick and you didn't even know you had anything going on. And then you came over here and you said, oh, shoot, I got notifications. Oh, wow, wait a minute. Larry's ready to join. Oh, shoot, man, hold on. And I go reach out to you. You're like, oh, Kwan, yeah, I reached out to you like 2-3 hours ago, but I already signed up with Joetta, because people are impatient. Like, for real. I've had it happen to me. Leader. Don't matter.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That happened to me. I'm feeling offended a little bit. Like, dang, you gonna wait for me? Dang. You know what I mean? So it happens to the best of us. So that, you know what I mean? So those notifications help you a lot because you can mark all those red too, so you don't have you don't bombard your stuff. So they're gonna come in handy a lot. I need to fix this feature too. That it gets lost in the top so that you don't have to turn it sideways. But if that happens, you can do it. Just turn your phone sideways and then hit the home page again. You should be good.
Yeah, I have all mine turned on because I even have my phone sitting right next to me. And then once in a while, I see, oh yeah, someone just looked at my card. They just looked at my card. They just looked at it. And I look into it further. Oh yeah, not only did they look at it, they clicked it. So yeah, so that's great to have all those turned on.
Nice.
Absolutely. I love that part. It's not annoying to me. That's a happy dance.
That's what I say.
That's the money dance. Woo, woo.
That's what I say. I want to know these things. So you got your QR code. You can actually access directly right there too. So you don't have to open up all the other things like before. You see me access it like through here first, and then I came over here with the share, and you don't have to do all that. You can get it actually from the card itself. So like you see, you can duplicate a card from right there. You can edit a card, and then you can view the insights, and you can get the QR code. Okay. And the reason why this one ain't yet, because it's a copy and we haven't published yet. Okay. So we don't have no video or nothing yet. But once we do, we don't have no insights on it yet. And so we just got to edit and finish, going through the steps. And then if you want to do something, like I said, if you want to keep it custom yourself, you're able to do this as well. You see how I started off with a template, but you can hit them with the free and then kind of do your own thing, block and light background and text color. I still keep it white. Let's make the button black, and then you can see it. And if you don't like it, you can go back. Oh, I actually picked the template. That's why I did that. And you got all these to choose from to get you started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that thing, I'm glad you showed me where you can duplicate your card. In the way I'm looking at, like you said, okay, 30 seconds, because even when you look at social media, how long should your Instagram, your stories, how long they should be, and they got analytics that say, oh yeah, it has to be no longer than X, otherwise people are not going to read it, and so all that data is out there. So 30 seconds, like max, don't go over that. I don't care what. And I'm looking at some videos, like, gosh, but the video has a lot of stuff in it, but no, cut it short. So now what I have is, okay, my first card, 30-second max. And then, okay, they'll look at it and then they'll go to, the corporate page to get more information about it. Okay. And then my second card is, I made it, okay, now that I know they've seen the first one, I'm going to send a second one. And the second one, the video is going to be longer because I can see, yes, I want to explain more about this feature. And that feature is the one that you did, where you said, okay, hey, you can have gift cards to promote yourself, to stand out. And so, see, now that video is a little longer, but I'm saying I can send that to someone, they would appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't see that in the 30-second video, but now that you sent me a longer one, oh, okay, great. So that's a feature that I think a lot of people will be interested in. And they can have this. You can send someone a card, they can be halfway across the world, and you're thanking them. You say, hey, below it's the Christmas present or a promotion present, something like that. And that is, I think, is a great feature for building morale and what have you for your company that you're in.
Absolutely, I agree with you. And also to double down on what you're saying. So another thing you can do, let's say you got something kind of long, right? So the first video, so this video right here, total introduction. Hey Larry, how's it going, man? It's your friend Kawan. Want to see something personal? I've been checking out something. I just got involved with something, and believe it or not, it's kind of like this got me excited. I haven't been excited for something like this in a long time, but I don't want to overhype it or anything like that. I want to send you a personal message, not to send you a link that I send everybody else, because I look at you as one of my special friends. So take a look at it though. I'll put it down there at the bottom. Now, the next link, right? When they do all this link right here ain't gonna have all this other stuff. You might just have one link to say, check this out. Or if that interests you, go further. Now, you gave them the quick one, but now you got the interest. So guess what? What you're going to do is on that call to action, you're just going to attach another 2 ways you can do this. Attach it to your landing page that you want them to go to, or for people that don't have a website, that don't have a landing page, watch this. You can send them to another card. So you can say, all right, this is the introduction card, or excuse me, this is the introduction card, right? But then when they hit the next step, guess where it takes them to? It takes them to this card.
Oh, wow.
All right. And
my
this
goodness.
card, yes, and this card is the long one.
Holy.
This card is going to give them a lot more information. But guess what? They're already primed now. You primed them. It's okay. They watched 100% of the video, 75% of your first video. Now they are clicking on call to action button. So it's okay. Now they go to the next one. And you know what's so cool about that? When you send them to the next card, you get to see if that resonated with them. So now you get to see if they watched it all. Did you watch it all? That was a 3-minute video. Did you watch it all? It says they watched 100%. Perfect. Now you reach out to them. Then you can double down. Check this out. You can triple do it. So you can have the first card be the introduction. The second card be a longer, like more explainer, right? It might be the comp plan video. It might be a quick explainer, sales video, whatever, right? And then when they hit that actual call to action button, they sign up. Now it takes them to the sign up page. Now it takes them to your actual corporate landing page. So you had 3 different steps, but because it felt like, and you know why they more subject to do it? Because I felt like it was their choice. They had options. They saw the first video. You see what I'm saying? They saw the first video, and okay, you forced that one on me because you sent it to me, and I didn't know what it was. I opened it, I watched it. But after that, I chose to go down the rabbit hole. I chose to click one of your call to action buttons. It took me to the next step. And then I chose to go beyond that. You know what that's equivalent to? Them upsells. You ever seen a website that says only $20 to get started? You say, okay, cool. Yep. And you paid $20. And then you got to the next step. And they said, hey, that is $20. But if you want this to go with it, go ahead and just pay another $20. And you say,
That's
all right, I'll pay another 20, man. It ain't nothing but 20. And then you get to the next step. And they say, okay, if you're really serious, though, check this out. Now you get to unlock the bonus feature that really makes it out. But you just got to pay $50 more. Man, before you know it, you spent the $100 they really was trying to get out of you. But the difference is it's psychological. If they would have told you $100 up front, a lot of people wouldn't even went down the rabbit hole. But because it was only $20, you watched the first one. And then the next one was only $20 more. It's still just $40. It's still worth it. And then the next one, yeah, we getting up there now. But by the time we got there, you showed me so much value that I don't mind paying it. It works. So you do the same thing with this. Send them something short that you know they're going to watch. 30 seconds. I'm going to watch that. But now that you got my attention, now that you made me feel special, now that you didn't send me just some regular basic link, I'm actually going to click the next step. So I click the next step. That one's giving me more information. It's a lot more detailed. I really like what I'm seeing. Now I go hit the get started button. So there go another case used for you guys. That's powerful as well.
Wow.
That's
I'm gonna
smart,
do
though.
that now.
That's a lot less work for you to do without all that copy and paste of messages, trying to find stuff and remember stuff.
Oh,
And that
so,
takes it
so,
to another level.
yeah. So I mean, you just sent them one card, but it has two more action steps, which will be equivalent to two more cards, and you can just sit back and wait.
And they all got analytics too. They all got analytics. Yep.
And you can tell, and you can
And
tell
real time.
Yep.
analytics.
Real time.
You can tell what action button they clicked.
So you know what's working, what's not, what's resonating, what's not, what they really guys say about, what they not so much guys say about. And you know,
Right, and it preps you to be ready in case they decide to call for whatever reason. Then you know what's going on, and you know you can be prepared to counteract that if they got more questions or whatever it is.
exactly. And let me show you something too. Just show you guys like
Pop out and like, oh,
and to show you guys that this isn't one of the situations where it's just like, oh yeah, you're just selling stuff. No, I actually use this right now, doing the same things I'm telling you guys to do. So let me go show you right now. I just secured about $2,000 a month in the little in the this new in the what am I doing? Oh, a TikTok shop. So I got a TikTok shop. It's just an affiliate program, so I get half. So I use TapFlick to introduce people to it and to get that. So it's already earned me over $2,000. So let me go show you what I use to do that. So you guys see that I'm not just telling you guys to do something that's true. You know, a lot of marketers go, oh, they do it. They don't even be doing that stuff. Like they tell you to do something they ain't even doing. That's not this and this isn't that. So let me go show you how I used it. All right, so I secured a bag, right? I'm not going to go into that part, but y'all can take my word for it. You already know. And if I want me to, I'll show it. But I made about $2,000. I think a little shy, but I think like 1,980, 40 people. So 40 people came in, right? And that's the numbers game. There's always going to be like a lot more looky-loos and tire kickers and people that's going to ask for info, then that's actually going to do something. So on average, I would say about 10% actually do something, right? So if you had like 40 people come in, probably about 400 people haven't seen it, just being honest, right? That's just how it is. So check this out. So if I go to this card right here, this is the card that I actually sent out to people for
It's just a dark screen.
Is it dark? Y'all can't see the phone?
no, it's dark.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. There we go. You see it now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So let me go back to show what card. So it was this card right here. Where is that? Right here. Hey. So it was this one, 400 and something click. It's crazy how the math is the math too. Over 400, and then that's what it took to get 40. Crazy. But so it's this one right here. So I got 464 views. Out of them 464 views, 334 people actually clicked it. Okay. And out of 334, 40 people actually took action, which is terrible, right? That's just crazy, the mindset of people. All these people ask for information, do nothing with it. It's crazy. And you know what's so funny? A lot of people going to double back later and still end up joining. It's just the nature of people. But all right, so now let's go to what I sent them. So just to show you, give you guys some ideas and type of things that you guys can do. So let me see. Let me go share it. So this is what I sent. Some of you guys might have got it because some of you guys might be in it, but here it goes. Look, you see, right away, open. Love them analytics.
Hey, how's it going? This is the information that you requested about the TikTok shop. super, 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 super great opportunity. So I definitely want you to take advantage of it early. They're about to start doing the training on Mondays, and it's going to be a 5-day training, literally live. And they're going to walk you through the whole situation. All right. So it's going to show you how to be able to set up your shop. You could be brand new to this, newbie friendly. Man, it's just a nice opportunity. So I want to send you this personal message personally. You can actually hit the button below and they'll take you straight to it. Also left my contact information. So if you need me for anything, holler at me. So super hands-on. I'll be actually going to the facility probably sometime next week. And I'm going to film all the stuff that they can send in for free. And you actually get to see it on the next page. So when you go to the next page, watch the short video and it'll explain everything. All right. All right. Peace.
All right. And then see 100%, watch the 100%. And then right here, lock your spot. So when they hit the lock your spot, and that's what I was telling you, then you can send them to your corporate landing page and they can join. So this is like your funnel and everything in your hand. And you know what's so cool about this? I'm gonna tell you what's really cool about this, unlike everything else. This is what really makes it really, really cool. The fact that I can make that quick, like right now. So if I'm someplace where normally I'm not in front of my computer, I can't make no landing page right now. I can't go make a website, even if I got the best website builder. And can I really make a website for my phone? Is that a good user experience? Like little tedious buttons and stuff? Not really. But guess what I can do while I'm on the fly? Guess what I can do while I'm waiting to get for my space in line? And I know it's going to be a minute because I just went to the counter and I'm number 99 and they're on number 10 right now. Guess what I can do while I'm waiting for my plane to take off, and I'm at the airport an hour early. Guess what I can do while I'm at the restaurant and I'm waiting for my food to come? They already took my order, but I'm at a restaurant and it's going to take at least 15 minutes for that food to come out. Guess what I can do? I can do a whole video follow-up campaign right here from my phone, create it, produce it, send it out, and get analytics back before my food ever hit the table, before my number was ever called, you know what I mean? Before I was able to do any of the things that I'm doing, and I'm doing it from my phone. What other thing is out there right now that you can do that? You can't do it with ClickFunnels. You can't do it with no Aweber by itself. You can't do it with nothing else. Everything else going to require you to have a laptop, a tablet, or it's going to be real tedious on your phone. You're going to be like this, trying to do things like try to build a ClickFunnels page for your phone. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be fun. Yeah, most of the people here was in the outside with me. Would that really be a user experience? Like they even told you don't do that. No, don't build websites from your phone. That's not a good user experience. Right? But you can build one of these right here. Hey, man, I'm just following up with you real quick, Larry. Hey, check it out. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm actually on my way to New York right now. I'm in the airport. Well, it'll be like this. I'm over here talking. But look, hey, Larry, I'm actually on my way to New York right now. I wanted to see you something real quick before I got on this plane. As you can see, I'm actually in the airport, and I just wanted to take the time out to see you something personal. You know what I mean? So, hey, hit the link below. I'm about to actually run, but I can't wait to see how you felt about it when I land. Peace. Boom. Gone. All right, here it puts the call to action buttons. Join here. www.joinhere.com. Phone number. About the board. Okay, hold on. 619-306-9453. And let me be able to text me too. Text me. And really, you don't even need all that, right? Larry already knows me. I'm probably already in his phone. He just needs the call to action button. So really, I could get away with one button. You know what I mean? Hey, check it out here. Woo! Get on the plane. By the time I land, I can see all the analytics, can see everything Larry did. Boom. Follow back up with him. Hey, what's up, Larry? Just landed. I see you actually watched the video. It was dope, wasn't it? I told you. I see you hit that call to action like 3 times. You know what I mean? Well, I see you watched the video about 3 times. Yeah, because it's that good. I told you this is the business that you want to be in. Plus, if a person is rewatching your video, I'm gonna be honest with you. In Vital Health, we had an interactive funnel, right? And we sent it to somebody. I can see when they opened it up. It was kind of like mine. I could see when they opened it up. My wife said, why is this person rewatching the same video over and over again? She said, what? I said, what are you talking about? I said, literally, this person has rewatched this video at least 10 times today. And they also watched it about 10 times yesterday. Like, why are they still watching that same video? I said, hey, maybe they just need some more clarification. I don't know. You want to know something funny? About 2-3 days later of that person actually joined. You see what I'm saying? So it's good to get that stuff back because you can see it. Like, oh man, this person's interested. Look, they keep watching the same video. They're probably. I'm gonna tell you something. Most people got between 1 to 5 questions before trying to join something. And if you're there to answer them, you're going to get that sale. A lot of times we miss sales because we're not there to answer those questions. And we leave those questions unanswered and they just assume. Plus, a lot of times people feel like asking the question makes you look like you should know that answer. Like, you should know that. Why would you be asking? So people are scared to ask questions. They don't ask questions. That's why I always tell people to ask questions, because I guarantee you someone else had the same question but was just scared to say that. So you actually doing them a favor by asking. So I tell people, only dumb questions the one you don't ask. Ask questions. How you gonna get answers if you don't ask? Right? So, man, trust me, like I said, it's super powerful, right? And like I said, if you guys really use it to the fullest, like I just showed you, hands down, I go head to head with anything that's out there, right? But if you don't use it like that, and you just use the little one card you get and no real analytics, then it's not really all that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll admit that. Like the novelty will wear off quick. Okay.
Okay. And Quan, now it's set where when you send them the card, it stays there on their device until they delete it, correct?
Correct.
So that means they can have it there and they can watch it anytime they want, what have you. 2 months, 3 months down the line, if it stays on their device, they can come back to it and revisit it and watch. Okay, good.
And you know something that's cool about that? Most people, even when it's something that you don't really like, you don't really delete your text, huh? Until like you get bombarded with a lot, then you go like kind of delete everything out. But a lot of times you just kind of like whatever's there is there. It's like a thread. Like if you've been talking to me, you probably got all of our conversations and everything we've talked about, kind of like Facebook, like your messenger. You don't go in your messenger every day and like clear it out. It just keeps on compounding. And then one day you look back like, man, Larry, you asked me for information like last year. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll have a whole full conversation. So imagine being able to go back to your old cards. Same thing. Watch it. Oh, this makes sense now. Didn't make sense to me yesterday, but makes sense to me today. So there's nothing wrong and nothing bad about having a lot of real estate out there.
Well, and then also I'm thinking of the use. What if you communicate with someone, you say, okay, if this doesn't interest you, would you mind forwarding it to someone else?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
That because it gets spread like wildfire then.
Lots of different case uses, bro. And we're gonna keep doing these type of trainings. I'm gonna do another one, but I just wanted to get this one out first, like to really show everybody, like give you kind of like a walkthrough. Don't forget, guys, and I will update it too, because when I add new features, I gotta change the walkthrough video. But the walkthrough video is also at the top. And then this video is gonna be in your resources as well. So you'll even be able to see this. So this training right here will be in the resource section. And then people can get in like, okay, I get it. Like, oh my God, blow my mind. Got it now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people need that. You just need to
well then see they can watch it at their own pace.
Exactly. And watch at your own pace. All right, last but not least, because I found a bug today. Okay. I just didn't have enough time to fix it before I got on here. But I don't know what's going on with Android users, but some people are getting the cards, some people are not. And I'm not even able to send it to you or send you our website, which means I don't know if we got blacklisted on some things, like if we got hit with like a spam filter or something. I put into the Google site checker. Everything came back clean. The link didn't come back weird. So I'm about to actually check into that as soon as I get off this call and get that fixed.
You know what I think? I think it's part of the age-old problem between Mac and PCs. You have the blue.
Always why it's not that, because it's also
you have the blue bubble and you have the green bubble.
No, I get that, but it's not that because it's not showing the website. So when I'm sending you a website, like if I send you TapFlick.com, you don't get that, that's something else. You should be able to get that. You know what I mean? So I think it got hit in some type of spam filter or something weird. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's not a problem. It's not a big deal because it did work before. So the fact that it did work, I know it's just something that we can troubleshoot. So with that said, anybody with Androids right now, you might have sent your card to somebody and got zero response. If you sent your card and got zero response, chances is they never got that card. I'm being honest with you, because right now we just tested it, and I have people with Android send me theirs, and I sent some to them. I didn't get their card; they didn't get mine. But on my end, it looked like it went out, and on their end, it looked like it went out to me. So that would give you the assumption, oh, they just didn't like the card, or they just didn't resonate with it, or they, you know what I'm saying? And that's not the case. The case is they didn't get it. So I'm going to fix that feature, and that should be fixed by tomorrow. All right. Any questions before we wrap it up? All right. Appreciate you guys. All right, so I will have this in the resource section. I also have it in our main. I have it in our chat. I don't see a lot of you guys active in the chat, so I don't know if you know, but we got a chat. You guys can put anything in there. You can put your cards up in there. We're about to do a competition. Show me your best TapFlick, and I'll probably give away $100. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. But you gotta be in there to know this type of stuff. So make sure you inside the chat. Also in our group, I'm gonna put this video up in there, and then yeah, man, let's do it. Let's have some fun and let's get it.
What chat are you talking about, Kawan? I'm sorry, this is Carrie. I was late getting on. Where will I find the chat?
All right, so let me go to the chat right now. Maybe I can share it.
On the Facebook.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
Facebook.
chat.
And I got it right here. So let me go share with you. Where you at? Where you at? Where's the group link? Where's the group link at? Here's access to our Facebook group and our chat community. I'm gonna put both of them in the chat just in case.
Okay.
Somebody's not in the group in there. But I think everybody should be. But never assume. You know what happens when you assume. All right, so here we go. All right, so there you go. So yeah, so that's our actual chat, and then that's our group. So the chat, I feel, is a little bit easier to be more active, but you know what I mean. So yeah, so just be in there as well, and then we got the group, and I'll update both. So I'm gonna put this video in the group. I'm also putting the chat, and I'm also gonna put it in our resource section. Also, I'm gonna put a Q&A folder. I'm gonna put a Q&A section, and or like a not even a Q&A, a suggestion file, and basically anything that you would like to see, or something that you would like to be improved, or something that you would like to be added, or maybe even something you want taken away, whatever it is. No, nothing's wrong. Just put it in there, and if something makes sense, I'll add it. I'll take it away. You know what I mean? Somebody might say, this is too much. Go on. I'm like, damn, you know what? 20 people said it's too much. All right, we're taking it off. You know, man, 15 people said they would love to see this feature. We're adding that. You see what I'm saying? Nobody said they would like this but one person, but this makes sense. We're adding it. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm not that CEO that's like, it's just my way, the highway. I already got I know everything. And we're not doing anything to improve because it was your suggestion. You know, you got companies that's like that. And you know, you probably gave them some good ideas and they never used it. I was like, my former company was like that. I used to give them ideas. They wouldn't even use it. And I know for a fact it was good. Or they use it, but it'd be like my idea. But I don't get no credit for it. But it would come out later. Like it was like it was their idea. At the time, they didn't do it. You know what I mean? They didn't use my idea, but then later I got this idea. Okay, where'd you get that from? Hilarious. Oh man, people don't realize that to this day that Now Site became Now Site AI because of a conversation me and Justin had when I showed them another site that was using AI for the first time. It was ahead of the game, honestly. And I was like, look at this. He was like, they're not doing AI. He said, because I know them personally. He said, they're faking it. They're not doing no AI. And I was like, you sure? Just look at it. And he's like, nope, I know him. Man, next thing I know, 2 days later, it said, Now Site AI. I said, oh, oh, shit. I said, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a true story, too. That's everything. You know what I mean? That's everything. What was that thing called? Jasper. That's what it was, right? You ever heard of that, Jasper?
No, that was a new one on me.
Okay, it was something like that. Was Jasper, but it was like they were ahead of the game. So it was before ChatGPT or any of that, and it was like AI instant, like write your posts and stuff. And I was like, dang, this is dope. And I showed it to Justin, and I was like, man, we need to come up with something like this. And this is he ain't doing that. They faking. Blah, blah, blah. Man, 2 days later, Now Site AI.
Now Site AI.
I said, oh, where did we get the idea from? And we had a couple other ones like that too, but it was all good. So yeah. So all right, guys, appreciate y'all. Like I said, let me get this up, and man, catch you on the next one.
Thanks, Kawan.
Love y'all.